Guys, I messed up.
Is that Godzilla?
Guys, did y'all know that iPhones have a setting where if it's connected to CarPlay, you literally can't record a video? What the hell? I mean, what the heck, right? So, doing something a little different today. Today is February 13th, and the Power Beats Pro 2 just dropped. So, me and Pablo were talking about them last night, and I'm not like neck deep into headphones, but I would say I'm around waist deep, maybe knee deep, being objective about it. Because for me, my headphone, like the headphones that I'm using are headphones that I want to use until I need new ones, right? Because the better the quality of your headphone, the more enjoyable like training is going to be, right? Because essentially when I train, the better quality headphones, it's like the better focus that I can maintain between my ears, right? Like I'm essentially closed off. I'm not one of those guys who can't work out without their headphones, but I won't disagree with the benefit of developing a, like, you're essentially able to close off your perspective, like almost unplug from reality and just focus on what you have at hand. And I think that is like the beautiful part, the beautiful aspect of what having a good set of quality headphones does for you when you train, is it just makes it super simple and flawless to like climb into your own thoughts and just focus on what you have to do and block out, no pun intended, all that outside noise. So we're at Best Buy, and let's go see if they have any in stock, because if they don't, I'm going to be very disappointed. Also, I forgot to mention, I forgot an SD card at home, so I'm debating if I should just record today on my iPhone or if I should just get like an SD card as well. I mean, I'm at Best Buy, so it might make it worth my time also picking up an SD card, because I don't have a tripod for my phone. I don't see any here. Maybe we have to ask for them. No cigar. They did not have them. They said that the only store in town who has any left is going to be another Best Buy that's maybe like 15 minutes from here, and I don't know if these headphones are really worth making that drive for. So, alright guys, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab them. It's about a 9-mile difference, but Pablo asked me to do a favor on that side of town anyways, so I think it'll just be knocking out two birds with one stone. Like, we'll just head that way, get the headphones, do the favor for Pobs, and then we go train, done for the day. So we'll see you guys at the other Best Buy. All right, guys, so we just drove about 15 minutes to the Ingram Best Buy in San Antonio. I hope you guys can hear me. It's a little windy, but all right, let's go see what they have in stock. All right, guys, so we got them. It was the third to last pair available. They had, I think, 2 pairs of blacks and 1 pair of sands, but Pablo was like, bro, sand is my color, bro. Don't get the sand ones, bro. And I was like, all right, bro, chill. I'll get another color. So, fortunately for me, they had a very safe option with black. So that's what we got. Whew. We got them. So I also ended up just getting an extra SD card because, like, yes, I'm confident in being able to record a video, listen to my music and all that good stuff, but it was just cheaper to get an SD card for a camera that I already have a tripod for than it is to buy an iPhone tripod or a phone tripod, because an SD card ran me for less than $20. And if you guys have ever bought tripods at Best Buy, they're expensive. Always, 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 rule number one, when you're getting into content creation, get your tripod from Amazon, because the ones at Best Buy are not the best quality and they're kind of expensive. So do yourself a favor. See you guys at the gym and we'll go ahead and unbox these. Ooh. All right, guys. So we're here at the gym. I'm going to make this very short. I already talked to Mikey for like maybe 20 minutes. And it's 1:08 p.m. So I'm a little bit behind schedule. By this time, I'm already like done and kind of doing accessories. But it's just like all this morning side mission. It's all right. But nothing a speedy work ethic can't fix. So I got the headphones. I'm gonna go ahead and just sync these on, and I'm gonna just jump straight into my workout, and I'm gonna have clips of me training and whatnot, like, and we'll talk about these headphones after the fact. But right now, I'm gonna just have a really good training session, hopefully, God willing, thank you, Jesus. And then we'll just see where we're at the end of the day and if these are worth a pickup. Oh, that shit hurt, bro. Guys, I messed up. I did not record my top double on this camera. I'll record it on my phone. See, this is proof that I already did it. But the question is, am I do it again on this camera so I can get this front angle? And the conversation at hand is, well, I only have a 2x7 after this, so really, if it ends up taking more than what I think, I could drop down to like 4 reds and do that at 7, strap it up. Because my main prerogative, my main goal is to see my knees. And I need to make sure that my knees are in a pristine position, that there is no additional movement past the lockout position. I need to be here, not here. You know what I'm saying? I need to be here, not here. Let me think it over. Odds are 60-40 I do another set. We're doing another set. 100%, baby. So that was the second set of 8-15 for 2. And I cannot tell you how happy I am with how much better these reps are moving. Like it is like such a big noticeable difference from my lockouts like 2 months ago to my lockouts now. And I was texting Joey now like maybe 5 minutes ago, and I was talking to Mikey that this is probably the most narrow I've been since 2020. I want you guys to think about that. Since 2020, year after year, I've had to slowly go wider and wider and wider until this past year where I was starting to come back inside, pause, when I was simply like narrowing, oh, that's the right word, narrowing my stance because I was able to due to my, loss of weight. So I am feeling very, very good with my leverages at this particular time as well as my grip, And I was telling Mikey, like, look, like I can tell that if I keep pulling, I'm gonna tear this, but what I'm gonna do for my 2 sets is I'm gonna do 1 set hook, 1 set strapped, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop down to 405 for 7, or maybe even 495 for 7. And I'm gonna do that hooked, right? It's gonna hurt, but I know as long as I just get those reps going, I think it's gonna be fine. And then I'm gonna strap up for my last set. And the whole point of this is like even warming up to my top doubles is I think I did a double overhand for my first set. And then I did double overhand hook for my second warm-up set. And then I did a hook mixed for my third warm-up set. And then for my last warm-up, I did mixed. So I've only done 3 sets total. 1 warm-up single mixed, and then a 2x2 mixed, and my hands haven't torn a single bit. This is going to be a game changer, and I think it's something that I have to be very on top of, because if my hands start to tear on a weekly basis, then that skin that's supposed to be toughening, it's tearing. There is no consistency in terms of my skin health, and it's not really adapting, right? Because the damage is a lot faster than the healing process. So I need to make sure that the healing and recuperation of my skin is ahead of the damaging, and I think that's going to be such a big game changer, right? And also throwing in a little bit of hook. I am going to be intentional with training it. I do want to slowly push it through my warm-ups and my back downs because it honestly doesn't feel too bad. It honestly feels really good. And you know, these headphones are so good that I almost forgot about them. But yeah, so that's kind of where my mind is right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop to 495. I'm gonna hook as many reps as I can, and then I'm gonna strap up beltless, and then we'll probably go up to maybe low 600s for last out of 7, and then that'll be our day, baby. Watch this, guys. I'm about to man TF 7-hole wrestle hook. 7 reps. Seven reps, baby. Woo! 7 reps, baby. Woo! So that was a set of 7 hook, 495. God damn. I mean, sorry, God. Excuse me, sir. I don't think I've ever done a set of hook ever. So technically, hook grip PR. But even though the pain got worse and worse, it feels good knowing in the back of my head that I can tolerate a little bit of pain. And it's weird because the pain isn't what necessarily stops you from pulling more after a certain load. It's the pressure on the joint itself. But I think by merely exposing that load feeling simultaneously with pain, it's gonna, I think my central nervous system and my thumb will adapt little by little as long as I don't overdo it. But now we're going up the top. We're gonna do 635 for 7, strapped up. So the entire premise of this video is I kind of recorded a little bit of a vlog where I was headed to Best Buy. You know, I managed to get my hands on the new Power Beats Pro 2. I'm going to essentially let you guys know what I think about these headphones. I'm going to discuss about what I think about the price, the performance, the fit. I think most importantly, it's going to be how the 2s fare to the 1s, which is the older model, right? In terms of additional features that they added, etc. And then we're going to finish out with my overall thoughts. So number 1, the price. Now I'm not going to shoot around this and BS you guys and be like, oh, it's not that. No, these are expensive. These are very expensive headphones. They're coming in around $249.99 retail, no tax. I think after tax, I paid around $270. My significant others in the room. FYI, guys, and I know a lot of you fellas understand, when you are tied down, happily, of course, this is the Giphy that she sent. You guys will understand what just happened. But anyways, we're moving on. Performance. So the easiest way that I can explain this is It's like if they took the functionality aspect of the ear loops from the first model and all they literally did was modernize it with current gen tech, active noise cancellation, transparency mode, and updated drivers, right? Which is like bass, acoustics, and all that. You get the ear hook and the water and sweat resistance of the power beats combined with the ANC and the transparency mode and the better sound quality that comes from the newer AirPods, right? So it's like they literally got an AirPod Pro 2, power beats, boom, made a baby, and you got these bad boys. All the new features that are inside these headphones, right? Well, not new, just new to the Power Beats line is it was honestly a very pleasant experience. The noise cancellation, if you're not playing anything, everything just sounds, it's not as good as the AirPods Pro 2. I know a lot of people were saying that, but after testing them and listening to them and using them in the gym for a few days, you can still hear music that the gym is playing, but it's very low, maybe like a 2 or 3 out of 10. It doesn't completely shut them out. The AirPod Pro 2's noise cancellation almost drops it to like a 1. Like it's as soon as you turn on that noise cancellation, it's like you like hear very little. With these, you can still hear a little bit more, but because of the fit, right? That fit seals in that audio so much better that the minute you start playing music or any kind of audio media, you don't hear anything. So in tandem, that noise cancellation with the fit combined with the new drivers and for that like the bass and everything, honestly, really solid performance in the gym. I want to give the performance maybe like an 8 out of 10, right? So price, expensive. Performance, pretty solid. The fit just literally works in tandem with the performance. And then to kind of talk about how it fit in my ear, I have pretty big ears, but honestly, the default size earbud worked just fine. I even tried putting on the larges. Those were way too big. It made me feel not comfortable. And then the small ones were just way too small, and it felt like I wasn't getting a really good seal. So the default medium ones, definitely my size, and it's just everything has been pretty seamless, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the twos and the ones, just to kind of show you guys the differences, right? As well as talk about little other features that I haven't mentioned yet. So here we have the case of the ones, and then here we have the case of the twos, right? Pretty freaking substantial difference, right? Everybody kept it on the number 30%. So I'm just going to go ahead and piggyback off that. 30% drop in size and weight, right? And then when you open them up, you can see even more of the differences. Just look at the difference. Ignore my big sausage fingers, guys. Look at that. Look at the difference in the ear loop. Right. In terms of like the actual device itself, not much size difference, right? Like if you look at the bud, the part that goes specifically in your ear, very similar. The body, where all the magic happens, pretty much the same size. And the biggest difference when it comes to the bud specifically is going to be the ear loop, right? Whereas this is a sleeker, thinner design. This is a little wider. That's going to wrap up just some of the physical, tangible differences in the two models. Also, I think the magnet on the newer ones is way better because this is the old ones falling into the case. I'm going to put it right by my mic. You hear that? Like, you can barely hear it. It, like, literally... And then this is the sound of the case closing. Oh, my bad, that wasn't good. Right. Now check out the magnet on the 2s. Do you hear that? That magnet is like pulling it in. It is a much cleaner, like, from the magnet drawing it in and then the case closing. 2 key important features. The 2s have wireless charging. I don't know, man. Honestly, this has been a pretty enjoyable experience, and we're just going to wrap it up, right? My overall thoughts. If you are, first of all, number one, if you have the expendable cash, then the rest of this follows, because I'm not going to be out here and promote you guys to make irrational financial decisions. It's about making decisions that are going to be positive and impact you as they need to, not how you want to. You guys know what I'm trying to say. It's 12:13 in the morning. I should be showered and asleep by now, but I'm here making this video for you guys. Hashtag consistency. But I've used these for 2 days, and honestly, it literally brings my favorite features from the AirPods, combines them with the workout features that the Power Beats are so well known for, right? Because I've never really had a situation where I had an earbud slip out. Actually, I've had. There's been times, now that I'm thinking about it, there's been times where I've had an earbud fall out of my ear, right? No matter how good or snug the fit, there's been instances where that earbud starts to slip from how much I sweat. And the odd thing is, it doesn't really happen while I'm moving around, like on a deadlift, like on the way down when I'm dropping the bar. That's when you would think it happens. It happens when I'm like loading a plate or like swiveling my head. Those things fall, right? And by having quality that is on par with the AirPod Pros 2, with the workout features and the security of the Power Beats, these are honestly, for the foreseeable future, I'm gonna rock these for a while, right? It would have to, something crazy would have to happen in the next few months for me to essentially do another headphone review, whatever, right? But if you guys have the ones, or AirPod Pros 2, or the regular BeatFit Pros, I don't think you should put yourself in a bind to move up to these, right? I would only really suggest these if you have the room for it, right? Because that's what I can genuinely recommend in good consciousness. And like these are legit. Like, these are going to be a very popular headphone in my opinion. They're very expensive, but the quality, Apple, that's kind of why Apple gets away with price gauging, is because their quality is reliable and consistent, and people always can get what they pay for, right? But I don't know. I hope if you guys are thinking about getting a pair, I hope this video helps you guys. You know, like, this isn't a sponsored video. Man, that'd be cool if Beats wanted to sponsor your boy, but we're not there yet. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys for watching. Please, they literally just fell. And they didn't even fall out. Like, they fell down the stairs, down the carpet. They bounced off that little metal railing opened up like that and it didn't fall. Just to talk about the capabilities of those magnets. But anyhow, Mega Gojira out.